Hello, everyone, and welcome to the sixth installment of the Talos Principle. My name is Julie EV, and we are going to be continuing and finally moving on to building B. In episode 5, I finished building A. Just took me forever and a day. So I think I've gotten everything here except for like 1 star. Like here. I don't know where it's at. I can come back later. And otherwise, everything is completed here. Up we go. Okay, I already took care of that terminal. That's building C. So we're going to head over to building A. As Sphinx is guarding it, which is always fun. Or building B, excuse me. So there's 7 floors. So let's see how many I can get through in this episode. Oxyrhynchus. Okay. The great irony of the Oxyrhynchus papyri is that such a vital source of information about the ancient world exists only because of a garbage dump. Honestly, there's no real irony in there. A lot of information we get about our past through archaeology actually comes from a lot of middens, which are basically garbage dumps. People throw away all kinds of crazy stuff, and that's your anthropology lesson for the day. While the Library of Alexandria burned at the hands of fanatics and conquerors, depriving us of unimaginable insights into history, philosophy, and art, the papers carelessly thrown away by the citizens of Oxyrhynchus survived to the modern day. And though it is true that a great deal of what we know today is because of the conscious efforts of individual and organizations, such as the spectacular translation and preservation work done during the Islamic Golden Age, which is very true. During the European Dark Ages, the Arabic and Islamic countries were actually in a big golden age. They're actually where we get the concept of zero from. So much more is simply the result of coincidence and luck. We've lost texts that the ancients considered to be absolutely essential while utterly trivial, even plagiarized work, has survived unharmed. Bunch of lost information. So if we want our descendants to remember more than glittering emo vampires and auto-tuned teen pop stars, we have to invest in sure that... I'm not going to say much about that. The Book of the Scribe of Osiris, sometimes also referred to as the Book of the Journey to Aru, is an ancient Egyptian text discovered in the excavation of Oxyrhynchus. It has caused a certain degree of controversy among Egyptologists, as some argue that it is a classic funerary text such as the Book of Coming Forth by Day, while others believe it to be a poetic work not intended to be understood literally. I mean, a lot of things shouldn't be understood literally, so. The book tells the story of a dying man who asks a scribe about the afterlife. The scribe, a servant of Osiris, describes how the man's Ka, life force, it's actually not Ka, it's like, will become separate from his Ba, which I don't remember the correct pronunciation for Ka and Ba. I believe these are the anglicized versions. Personality, and how he will have to reunite the two and become an Ankh, living intellect, passing a series of trials in the Duat underworld in order to reach the paradise of Aru. Unlike similar texts, the Book of the Scribes of Osiris focuses less on giving advice or blank. A recent study, Carnahan Hassan, suggests the text may have been intended as a philosophical commentary on the world of the living through the allegory of the Duat. It remains unclear whether this was the intent of the original pre-Alexandrian author or result of the later translation into Greek. The earlier manuscript, which is considered to be more authentic, is too fragmentary to provide answers, though perhaps further excavation may... yabba yabba yabba. Okay. So it looks like this one is more Egyptology based than building A. It looks like building A was very Greco-Roman. I can climb stairs. To the sub-basement.
A new land stands before you, my child.
Kind of figured that.
Know that this is a land of death, but also great beauty. As you walk amongst these tombs, consider all those who came before you, and how they served the greater purpose of which you are also part.
Yeah, this is very Egyptian. The lotus column tops. Okay. So we have a panel. Okay, we need more sigils for this lock.
There are mysteries in my garden, hidden roads and secret gates. If you dedicate yourself to understanding them, you may join the host of messengers.
Okay, so I can't get in here yet. Oh, I need more stars. Okay. Ooh. I will have to go back, definitely, and get that 1 star. Okay, so we have the blocked up gate, and that's 7. So, what's this one? Requires more sigils. Okie dokie. So let's go ahead and start here in room 1. We are going to have 5 things and a star. Oh, let's get cracking.
I have promised you eternal life. But know that eternity may only be attained by those who serve a purpose greater than themselves. All else is decay. So it was written in the hidden word
Excuse me.
the beginning of time.
I'm finally getting some sense out of the entity in the archive, though at some cost to my sanity. I am beginning to think this Elohim wields no more control over the world than we do. Sheep version 69.1.0522. I mean, that's true. Okay. Osiris 1. Original translation by E.A. Wallace Budge. Annotations by blank. Dying man went unto the scribe who resided in Premegde. Edgede. 1. It is likely the location was changed according to who the copy of the book was made for. The dying man is an avatar of the owner. And said, Behold, I am weak of body. My days under the holy sun of Amun-Ra. 2. In the older manuscript, this is rendered as blank. Some controversy as to whether it... okay. Are coming to an end. Though I have spent my years in service of the 2 lands, I have not studied the blank. Tell me, you who are wise in the writings of the dead, what lies ahead on my journey? What will I face in the land of the Westerners? 3. The dead, compared with Kenti Amentiu, the foremost of the Westerners, a title later given to Osiris. And the scribe spoke, saying, At the appointed time, Then 5 is missing. So 5 is sometimes mistaken for a mistranslation on Budge's part. This is actually almost certainly a mistranslation by the ancient scribe. The equivalent portion of the older manuscript is sadly non-extant. Immortality. Just Gruntolomeister's Blog Stasi, episode 204. There's a name. I don't know about everyone else, but I'm afraid of dying. I don't see any reason to believe there's an afterlife. I'm an organism like any other. When my brain stops working, my consciousness will cease and I will be gone. And you know what? I can't just embrace that. I can't say I'm okay with it or I've accepted it or some nonsense like that. I don't want to have an ending. It terrifies me. If I have a genie right now, I'd wish for immortality. Who wouldn't? I wouldn't. Although you wouldn't really want to be immortal, the pseudo-philosophers say. Pretentious drivel. Everybody wants to live forever. Maybe everybody deserves to live forever too. But we can't, so here we are. Live with it. Or rather, don't. Ugh. Got it, lyrics. Cannot load video file. 24 million views. My new song with lyrics. Gotta laugh about this stuff. Laughter is the best medicine, LOL. I've got it, you've got it, he's got it, she's got it. Mommy's got it, daddy's got it, baby's got it, granny's got it. Laddie's got it, fatty's got it, happy's got it, sappy's got it. Everybody's got it, come on. Jack's got it. Fred's got it, Bob's got it, dog is fine. Chorus, woof, 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 and a dancing dog. Everybody's got it except dog. Okay. We've got it, we've got it, we've got it, everybody's got it. You don't want to know what they've got. Okay. So we've got a gigantic pool. Two gigantic pools. Let's go right. 4 gigantic pools. I think I can get over there. I didn't think so. Might be a way later on, but I'm not sure. Oh no, I can. Broke it. Look like there's anything worth a damn over here, other than some really cool scenery. Alright. Means I should be able to get over here. Oh. Mutation. Uh-oh. The role of mutation in evolution is particularly fascinating. Mutation is essentially an error in the organism's central database. A variable gets changed, a piece of information is accidentally doubled or combined with another. Most of the time, the result is the equivalent of a bug, causing anything from minor problems to complete system shutdown, i.e. death. But sometimes the new information is functional, giving the organism an advantage against the challenges it faces, in which case it has a much higher chance of being passed to the next generation. If you consider how unlikely a beneficial mutation is and how long it takes for such a mutation to propagate, this process can give you an amazing insight into just how vast the genetic history of each living organism. There's been an overwrite here. Simultaneously, it is intriguing to consider what a major role random errors have played in the evolution of life itself. The same process that has killed so many of us, often in horrific ways, is also responsible for our very existence. About right. Evolution. Favorited by George Jameson. One of the common misunderstandings about evolution, sometimes accidentally promoted by people who should know better, is that it's an active process. Sometimes the term evolve is even applied to living beings, as if some invisible force has driven them to suddenly change. But the truth is that individuals don't evolve. The term evolution describes a long term process that can be observed in an entire population across time due to, example, in response to an external threat or challenge. This is true. I'm trying to remember my human evolutionary class. It's true. It can also be short. It depends on the lifespan of the creature. Like mosquitoes are very short-lived and they can evolve very quickly in several generations worth of mosquitoes, but since their generations are only a much shorter length than say a bird or a human, you'll see an evolution in them much quicker. Time-wise, not generations-wise. If an individual coincidentally has a trait that allows it to deal with that challenge more effectively than others, it is more likely to pass on that information to its descendants. That information gives them an advantage, so over time they become the dominant model of that species. The individuals experience no significant genetic change during their lifetimes, but each of them is part of the evolution of the species. Yeah. Capacity. From Trevor Donovan to Alexandra Drennan, subject L capacity. Yeah, oh, it's EL. Ugh. Yeah, no worries. EL is not only ridiculously fast, it also has a bazillion tons of space. Even while hosting a full copy of the archive, it'll totally be able to handle all your project's data needs, assuming its output is as you suggested. I mean, the worst case scenario would be like centuries. That should be enough, right? Right? Rev. Interesting. Okay. Boing. Oops, missed. Something about a star. All right, so we've got. All right. So. So logic would dictate from here to here, but I've got that in the way. It's gonna disrupt it. Okay. Can't get up there. Oh, I can't even get up there anyways. It's hollow. I can get it here, but again, we have the same problem. Yeah. It's not going to be enough to see it, though. It was bad. Can't get it here, because that's in the... Alright, come on, Julie, think. Can't jump onto anything. I can't drop it here because it's not, it's too. And it won't, that won't go. Colors aren't right. I have to be way back here in order for it to hit here. Okay, come on. What's the issue? Hmm. So angles are just bad. Angles are just really, really bad. So I can't stop them. Oh, this one. They're slightly up, maybe? Either. That wall in the way. Too bad I can't use that pile right there because it's not good. Okay, it's just a waiting game one. Ah, son of a bitch. You're beeping. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to somehow get the light through here. Okay. Next. I already looked at that one, didn't I? Does it have more for me now? again. I've been checking your responses against library archives, and in order to assist you further, I need some additional information. Can you tell me what it is to you, the important difference between a pebble and a tree? Probably true, but hardly relative to our inquiry. The answer I was looking for was that the tree is alive. Now, what is the relevant difference between a tree and a frog? Frog is conscious? Now we're getting somewhere. Let's try something harder. What's the difference between a frog and you? What makes you a person? I have feelings, I am self-aware, I'm rational. Self-aware. Exactly. And it seems you were on the right track more or less all along. Let us take stock. I think we can tentatively conclude two things. 1. A person must be rational or self-aware. 2. A person must be conscious. What I suggest we do to help resolve your problem is ask whether you are in fact those things. Are you aware of yourself and can you rationalize your existence? Most days. I tend to agree with you. Though your responses so far have been a little eccentric, I am resigned to admit that you are right. The matter of whether or not you are conscious seems rather more elusive. What is consciousness in your opinion? Consciousness is what separates us from animals. Consciousness is what it is like to be me. Consciousness is the feelings and senses. Consciousness is far outside my area of expertise. That hardly answers the question. What is it in ordinary terms? Can I touch it? What is it made of? Another word for the soul, complex functional system, the law of physics, or neurons. Let's go with that one. Interesting thinking. I have a feeling no matter what I tell this thing is going to be wrong. You know, I really feel like we're making progress. We'll have you through that certification process and program in no time. In the meantime, I will mull over your proposal and notify you if I come to any conclusions. Irk. One of those things I think no matter what I say, it's going to be questioned. All right, let's head this way. We have a box. Over the fence. Okay. Interesting. So I can't get over that. Go ahead and reset this one. I have a feeling I don't probably need the jammer, but I need the other box too, I think, maybe? In order to get over. Okay. Yeah. Mine. Okay. Now let's head this way. Another bucket of paint. Um... This one. Computer's being a butt. Road of Death. That makes me feel real good about myself. Okay. Well, I've got a jammer. Can't get anywhere near that. Why does this seem dangerous? Okay. Can I climb this with the... Okay. It's not gonna help. What does this say? Epitaph, child program version 72.1.0023, codename Samsara, terminated here, logic. Program timed out, final memory dump, but I was stuck. What was I supposed to do? I see clouds. Oh, whoops. That was me being a dumbass. Okay, so let's hold that there. The trick one, probably. So I can't go under here, can I? This is gonna be a suicide run. Yeah. I can't go under there. Can't jump that. It's not gonna... I can't climb with that. Okay. So I've got... And... I can't climb with anything. Which would make this a hell of a lot easier, but it's not gonna make it any easier. Plunk this here. Because I can't make it go off its path. Okay. So there's no way I can get through all this, and I can't climb that. I can't jump, even if I put this here. It's not tall enough. Oh. There's no way I can jam all of those. Okay. Now to get it down. Can I grab it? Too far. Oh, I can drop it down. Okay. Sweet. Things I learn. Okay.
Cease! In the time of your ancestors,
That was creepy.
there were those who did not choose the path of faith. You do not need to fear their ghosts. Fear only that you may become like them.
How about you get out of my head, asshole? A third wheel. So let's see here. Pop that there for right now. Can I do this? Oh, haha, ha, son of a bitch. Okay. Pull this one as far back as we can. I have lots of room to work with. I need to be like here. This one. You can't cross the beams. This one needs to be fairly far out. Hey, move the angle a bit on it. The angle on this is just horrible. There has to be a way to do it though, because I need... Otherwise I have to do something like this. So I think it's like that other one that I was struggling with, where I have to get the angle a certain way. The problem is what way is that angle? Yeah, it's an angle thing. So I just have to find the right angle. This is just too far over. Here we go. It's a matter of getting the triangles to the right. Obtuse isn't the right word. Geometry is not my thing. Okay, so I'm gonna try something. Have that there. Because I have to figure out how to get that light over to the star. And there's no red light over in that other star, so I'm gonna do it. I made a box float. Seriously, it was awesome. 8 version 42.1.000116. There. There. I've got a window there. A bouncy ball. Connector. Oh, really? Okay. Wow. This is going to be 13 levels of fun. There's no way there's only one connector. Okay, so what do we have? There's two. Go ahead and plunk this. Sorry about that. I just don't understand this one. I figured I'd try and make some progress here, but honestly, it's such a thankless task compared to what else is out there. Okay, so... Noise drives me bonkers. Isn't gonna work. The only way I can think of. It's just gonna keep doing that. Ugh. I mean, I could grab it through here. Oh, come on. But then that's not gonna work. Okay. It's gonna drive me absolutely bonkers. Give me that. Hmm. Ugh. Matter of moving them. Ugh. Okay. We have everything for the fan. I'm gonna have to do those stars later, because I'm not... I don't see any connectors, like, up in the sky, like in that one area. I don't see any laying around out here in order for me to, you know, grab and... I have a feeling it's gonna have to be, like, you have to direct the beam. I can... The easiest way would be across this way. Right? Let's... The question I have is do they actually go through the door? This was the one with the star, right? Yeah. I can't cover that distance. Unless it's too far. How am I gonna running across? It does. Okay. I was right. Hey, cool. I was right. For once. Got it. So that means the other one that needs the beam, I just have to figure out which one goes where. So, okay. I'm gonna go back and put the pieces in for the fan. Which will be this one. There we go. I'll unlock the fan. Cool. Okay. So that will be it for this video. So I've completed floor 1 in building B. The next one will be floor 2 in building B. Hopefully you all be able to figure out the star as well. So thank you everybody for watching the video. Again, my name is Julie EV. I also stream over on Twitch at Juli EV. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram under the same name. And if you have been enjoying the video, we would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much for hanging out and have a wonderful day.